This week we continue our two-part journey through Rabun County, Georgia. From the brilliant Chattooga River in one of the nation's most beautiful national forests to a couple of incredible chef creations in the state's farm-to-table capital.
My man, he got it going on.
Anglers and Appetites is coming right up. I do the catching, and Phil does the cooking.
I can be taught.
Well, sort of. From mountain streams to deep blue seas and everything in between. Off to the mountains. It's the farm-to-table capital of Georgia. 6 beautiful lakes, over 20 public waterfalls, 3 state parks, including the breathtaking Tallulah Gorge, and 5 Best Chef America representatives. Rabun County, Georgia offers a perfect blend of natural beauty and culinary sophistication. We settled in for a few days at our gorgeous home away from home. The Kingwood Country Club and Resort offers everything from golf and fishing to hiking, you name it, they got it. And the cherry on top here are the breathtaking mountain views from nearly every room. Now, before we delve into the farm-to-table perfection offered by some of the country's best chefs, let's explore deep into the Chattooga National Forest with Jeff the Dredger Derniak, who shares many fishing pointers along with my first lesson in the language of Rabunite, understood only by the men and women in these fish-filled waters.
The folks that adopted me 30 years ago had their own lingo of fish in Rabun County, especially the river. They've developed all these terms and only the Rabunites know, but they talk in code.
Okay.
And if you know it, it's just very entertaining, but very descriptive. You know, like what's any trout? You know, a good one.
Okay.
Now Flatlanders, which is anybody south of Tallulah Gorge, they call them nice fish.
Right.
But up here, the Rabunites call them good 'em. If a trout comes up and looks at your fly but goes back down, that's a raised 'em. R-A-I-S-D-U-N, raised 'em.
Raised, he didn't bite, he just
No.
looked.
But the advantage is you got his address. If it's a stalker, you know, right off the stocking truck, you know what that is, right? That's a dumpling, D-U-M-P-L-I-N.
Okay.
Right?
A dumpling.
Only Rabunites know this, but it's perfectly descriptive, right? What'd
Right.
you catch? I caught 3 dumplings.
Where'd you catch him?
I don't believe I said.
Now we're
It's the
starting to sound like...
Rabunite auto response. I don't believe I said.
I don't believe I said.
Yeah. And then there's the wild browns in here.
Okay.
And you know you got one of them when you hear a Rabunite holler, churn and butter. Churn and butter, why?
Why?
What's distinctive about a brown trout?
Oh, what's that? Oh, yeah.
What's that?
It's a good one.
It's a good one. There's potential. The Flatlander's learning his Rabunite.
I don't believe I told you where I caught him. Chattooga River.
Another little rainbow, but they like that bugger. See the lights going down? And they're not as concerned about otters and herons and ospreys. Pretty colors, aren't there?
Yeah.
A little tighter angle, a little farther downstream.
Down
yeah,
like
right
that.
there, right there.
Oh, yeah,
what's
there
that?
we go. There we go.
There we go.
There you
Fish
go,
on.
somebody.
David, you have Rabunite potential.
Yes, sir.
Just raise the rod and bring them right into the basketball net like that.
Boom. There we go, sir.
He ain't big, but you're still proud, right?
That he hit like a horse, man. That was great. Never been hit by a horse. Loving this. Chattooga River. All right, little guy. Gonna let you get back in shape here. Jeff the Dredger Derniak. Explain.
Most of these trout live near the bottom, and a lot of trout anglers fish over the fish. But they're on the bottom where they have shelter from the current, and also they have shelter from predators.
Okay.
Right? So I'm bad to fish on the bottom, so everybody makes fun of me when they call me the dredger, but I am dredging the bottom because that's normally where the trout live. Oh, perfect. We're going to get him on this one. Right.
Oh, yeah, there he is. Yes,
You got his
it.
address.
You knew it. There he is. That's the jumper who was mocking us.
Yeah.
right.
Oh,
He's still mocking me. Oh, that was just rubbing it in.
Hey, we count that as a catch.
Yeah, that's right.
You know what that was, That was uncapped.
Uncapped.
Yeah. The Flatlanders call it long distance release.
There you go, LDR.
Yeah, that's too long to say, man. We're busy fishing. What happened? I uncapped him. All right, find his brother.
Uncapped him.
Uncapped.
All right.
We'll see if anybody's home.
Oh yeah, there you go. Yeah. Oh, no.
He knows you're just an apprentice Rabunite. But on your next trip here, they don't have a chance.
I agree with that. Oh yeah.
I anoint you apprentice dredger.
Thank you, Apprentice Dredger. I will take that name with pride.
Let him win the first fight.
Yeah,
Let him win that
you got
first
it.
run. Let him win.
You got
Let
it.
him win. Let
He's
him
going
win.
up.
That may be a little better fish. And now lift your rod and aim him toward my net when he's ready. Come on, David.
Yeah.
Way to go, bro.
It's a good one.
Yeah. Another rainbow.
Another rainbow. Yes, it is.
They stock all three species, brook brown and rainbow. You never know what you're going to get.
Nice rainbow. Right now on the border of Georgia and South Carolina. Had fun here on the border, but you want to go back to Georgia?
That sounds like a good idea.
All right, more Rabunites.
More Rabunites. More food. Where's Phil?
Badia Spices is the soul of cooking. Established in 1967 by Jose Badia, this high-quality spice company is still a family business under the leadership of Joseph Pepe Badia. Badia Spices delivers more than 350 different products, including an amazing line of organic products to 90 countries around the world. Badia Spices, the creators of the original complete seasoning, available at your local retailer.
That looks like a shake, doesn't it? Look at it.
This is Ted's territory. A place where things are inspired by the big sky spirit. And where you'll know, after your first bite, that it's something you'll find only at Ted's. Ted's Montana Grill.
From perfecting the language of Rabunite and the art of fishing water levels with the dredger, Phil heads off to the second level of LaPrades Marina on beautiful Lake Burton, where he discovered a near-perfect Badia Low Country blend with Chef Bill Smith of the Chophouse for this week's Badia Spices Chef Challenge.
I got the BCOC, that's right, the big chef on campus. This is Bill Smith. Bill, what's going on?
Not much. How y'all doing?
Man, if I was any better, I might be you, but then again, there's only one you. We're gonna do something special. You know, Badia Spice Chef Challenge. I bring the spice, you bring the meal. What'd you pick out today?
We're gonna do a low country boil.
Okay.
A little snow crab, corn, some shrimp, sausage, and some red potatoes. Different spices, the Biscayne Bay seafood seasoning, garlic, parsley, onion, garlic salt, paprika, cayenne, and the crushed red pepper. Real simple. Get into a pot of boiling water, generally let it run for a little bit. We want everything to kind of have its own unique flavor.
Man, y'all should feel it, man. This whole vibe this Bill is giving me right now, it says I'm ready to throw stuff in the pot. So why don't we get started, man?
Alrighty.
Let's go over to the stove.
You like it spicy?
I like it spicy.
All right, everyone's going in the bath. Garlic salt, a little granulated onion, garlic parsley, a couple fresh lemon.
We're gonna do it like we do down in Miami
Yeah,
area,
we're
huh?
just gonna add a little bit to it. It's all in the flavoring.
All right, Bill, things look to be boiling. Look like it's time to throw something else in the pot.
We're gonna drop our corn in now.
All right.
Corn, if you overcook the corn, it shrinks up, it looks miserable. You want it in there, you want it to still hold those juices in there, but you want to pull in the flavoring so each kernel you bite into bursts for all those wonderful badilla flavors. About 8 minutes left for the corn, potatoes, everything will come out. Right before that happens, we'll drop in our sausage, we'll drop in our crab, we'll drop in our shrimp, and all those will cook relatively quick. Bit of good stir, and we'll start plating.
All right, we got everything in the pot. Low Country Boil. Chef Bill Smith, the Chophouse at LaPrades. All right, Chef, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna let you finish this up. I'm gonna head on out to the table and get ready to do what the appetite does. I'll be ready to eat in just a second.
All right.
My man, he got it going on.
Hope you brought your appetite.
Whoa. Chef Bill, sit down. Do you know what you just did?
Made you a happy man?
An extremely happy man. Woo! All right, I'm gonna just go in because sausage is always easier to get one. Oh, that's fantastic. Letting it sit in there, letting all those spices just soak in. We talked about the shrimp. It is so good. And I always have to do a little bit of the corn.
The corn soaks up all those flavors and just fills those kernels up with those wonderful spices.
Okay, well, I'm about to check those wonderful spices out. This is a meal fit for an appetite. Bill Smith, thank you so much. The Chophouse at LaPrades. This is the Low Country Boil. You've been checking out the Badilla Spices Chef Challenge. Guess what? Do it Badilla style. Spice up your life. Woohoo!
From this Lake Burton dockside dinner at the Chophouse, it's time to discover what fish lurk in this mountain fresh lake water. So I tracked down Jim Kidd, who had a couple of fishing strategies for the day.
Vince Dooley and Nick Saban, the Alabama football coach, have both got homes on this lake. It's one of Saban's favorite places. He loves to come up here.
All right, been going a few minutes. Both got the weedless worm here. Trying to get the skunk out. Seen a couple fish, throwing it to them, but they're not getting busy yet. Since the usual method wasn't working, as Jim predicted, his plan B with poppers and a fly rod proved to be the answer.
There he is.
So you said we're at a little transition phase right now with the bass.
I think the hot weather, we're in this 80-degree weather, they're shifting from around the docks. They're moving out into the deeper water. We saw the fish chasing shad out there a while ago.
Right.
I think they're moving into that transition period right now.
So now we're gonna get the fly rod, might get a few of the smaller fish, but have some fun doing it.
You never know, you might pick a bass up. I did yesterday, about a pound bass, and that puts up quite a fight on these fly rods.
Absolutely. Fish number one. Fish number one.
Got the skunk off.
The skunk is gone. Boom. 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 Fish on. Fish on. Oh, yeah. Little fight, little fight. This is bigger than the last one, folks. All right, here we go. Look at that red eye. Wow. Orange belly. Whoa. All right. Starting to get a fish count now.
I'm gonna have to get change over. You're wearing me out. I gotta get something.
There you go, buddy. Now we're both in business.
There he is. That's better fish too. Look at that. Nice little bluegill. That's eating size right there, as they say.
Fish fry.
That's a bluegill, female bluegill, I think.
That bluegill took it like a bass. That was fun.
That's a fish now.
Yeah, we're making it rain here, Jim.
All right.
Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Double.
Got a double going.
Yeah. Oh, I got a good one.
I do too.
Oh, goodness.
Nothing wrong with him.
Holy smokes.
Man, he's
Holy
smoking on
smokes.
that. What have you got a hold of? You got a bass, I believe.
I might, man. He's not tired. He's
I don't know what
diving.
you got, but it's big.
Think I got a bass?
Either that or a very big bluegill.
Goodness gracious.
You're not ready yet.
He's not ready. He
That's
wants
a
to keep
good
fighting.
fish.
Yes, sir. It didn't feel like the others.
Nice. There you go.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Lake Burton spotted bass on the fly rod in Lake Burton. That made it so much more fun.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's how you do it here, folks. Woo! Loving it, Jim. High five, buddy.
All right, good for you. It's great.
Ladies and gentlemen, on the fly rod, spotted bass, Lake Burton, Rabun County. Now the bluegill were fun, but totally different ballgame. Wow.
Hey, coming up on Anglers and Appetites, we take a break from fishing to get our goat on. Literally. Hey, Boots, what's going on?
Badia Spices is the soul of cooking. Established in 1967 by Jose Badia, this high-quality spice company is still a family business under the leadership of Joseph Pepe Badia. Badia Spices delivers more than 350 different products, including an amazing line of organic products to 90 countries around the world. Badia Spices, the creators of the original complete seasoning, available at your local retailer.
That looks like a shake, doesn't it? Oh, look at it.
This is Ted's territory. A place where things are inspired by the big sky spirit. And where you'll know, after your first bite, that it's something you'll find only at Ted's. Ted's Montana Grill.
It's time for a fishing break in the county of Rabun. There's a town called Tiger that's a true tourist haven. Swing by a drive-in for a good old day's feeling. Not many of these left, which is why it's appealing. But also in Tiger, you'll find goats on the roof. No, this is not a joke. Phil will show you the proof.
Goats!
On the roof?
This is my buddy, April Phillips. Her and her husband, Rusty, got this place, and you gotta just tell me, how did this come about?
Well, funny story. It all occurred from aliens.
Okay, you going there with me already?
Aliens?
Aliens.
Well, yeah.
Hey, man, your wife's a little crazy.
You think?
Just saying.
I mean, what do you think about me?
Yeah, but hold up, man. I understand this whole thing was something, you had a vision about this.
I have a lot of visions.
All right.
They're scary.
How did you get this goat vision?
They were somewhere else. They were on another roof, and I heard them talking to me and telling me what they wanted to do, and they said that they'd be landing here.
That's a roof, okay? Shoot out that way, Wes. That's a highway. All right, and come back to me. There you go. All right, so we got all these goats. We got this upside-down space capsule. I got goats hiding in this little shack right here. Where are we and what are we doing?
Well, we're on top of Big Billy's Cafe. This
Okay.
is where we don't serve any goat meat. But we don't talk to them about what we serve downstairs. But we do use fresh local meats. We have award-winning hamburger, award-winning pork, and our famous nitro-made ice cream is made downstairs.
Okay, April kind of got me off guard a little bit. Goat poop ice cream?
You got it.
All
You're
right.
about to taste it.
Let's make it.
Mixing it.
Come on, beat
I'm
it
mixing
down.
it like you want
Beat
it.
it up. There you go.
We're going to freeze.
Let's go freeze then.
Let's go.
I'm following you.
Theo! You disappeared.
I don't know what you just did, but don't do that again.
Now you have goat poop ice cream.
That's a poopy mixture.
Creamy, steamy. What is that? We are going to put some chocolate syrup on top.
All right.
Perfect.
There it is. On behalf of Anglers and Appetites, enjoy your food. That's probably the weirdest thing I probably have ever done. But then again, working with April, what do you expect? All right, April, I said I wanted an ice cream cone, but you got pellets in here.
Lots of protein, buddy.
Oh boy, this is what I'm looking for.
Yes, we have 4 different places to feed them, actually. We're gonna start by the fun way of feeding them by hand.
Hey, look, I'm double-fisted. Oh, work with me.
Nice.
These, oh boy, they are hungry. Crank it up.
Literally.
Oh, girl, let's
crank
wind
it up. And they love the ice cream cone, which we've already found.
I found that out.
Uh-huh.
Now, what do you like about this one better than the other ones?
I like that you can see from rooftop to rooftop. And we're sending it to the goats that are across there on the food building.
Here we go. Love working for my food. Bicycle for children 12 and under. For kids 12 and up, maximum 100 pounds. Look at these big size 15. Whoa! Look at, I think I can.
Stay positive,
I'm
stay
positive I can. I'm positive. Woo! I just fed him. Lord, let me get up. Dexter and Clyde.
Dexter and Clyde, they are twins.
So I see the goats not only on the roof, they're up here on our path as well.
They are. This is where they sleep every night.
Well, then you have to tell him that he's got to go. There's no way I can get through. I love it, man. Hanging out with April. Goats on the roof. Tiger. It is a beautiful thing in Rabun County, I think. Get off my foot. See, you about to vomit now. That's what you get. Oh, you don't think that's funny either, right? The one time I get a chance, you know what? I appreciate you so much. I'm actually going to give you more. Russ, April, these guys are fantastic. I had a great time. Rabun County, Georgia is a great place to visit. And if you got some time, check out the goats.
On the roof.
I like her.
Badia Spices is the soul of cooking. Established in 1967 by Jose Badia, this high-quality spice company is still a family business under the leadership of Joseph Pepe Badia. Badia Spices delivers more than 350 different products, including an amazing line of organic products to 90 countries around the world. Badia Spices, the creators of the original complete seasoning, available at your local retailer.
That looks like a shake, doesn't it? Oh, look at it.
This is Ted's territory. A place where things are inspired by the big sky spirit. And where you'll know, after your first bite, that it's something you'll find only at Ted's. Ted's Montana Grill.
After incredible adventures along Rabun County's streams, lakes, and goat-filled rooftops, it was time for the appetite to settle down for the evening at a perfect mountain life getaway. Meet Gail and Dave Darrow of Beechwood Inn, where comfortable quarters is combined with what may be one of the most cherished and cared for dishes you'll ever consume.
All right, after Gail showed me to the kitchen, I found my way here, and I'm meeting up with Dave, her husband, and he is the executive chef here at Beechwood Inn. Dave, thanks so much.
Welcome to Beechwood Inn.
Oh man, I've been looking forward to this, heard a lot about this. All right.
So what we're gonna make right now are smoked trout cakes.
Okay.
I've got a few over here that we made just a few minutes ago. With clean hands, we form it into a little patty. We first drop it in flour and cover it in flour. Then we drop it in an egg wash. And this final step here is panko. It's Japanese breadcrumbs. And we got ourselves a smoked trout cake. So would you like to try?
Yeah, the panko's going to give it that crustiness
Yeah,
that we
you
like.
bet. Mm-hmm.
Of course I like to try. And remember, I'm a sous chef. I'm not really qualified, but I'm going to do it anyway.
Now it just becomes a production line.
Okay.
If it doesn't come out real good, that's yours.
Okay. You know what? I like working with Dave. He's already putting me on the spot. We got the smoked trout cakes ready to go. Tell me what we're going to do over here.
Okay, what we've taken is oil, and what we use here at the Beechwood Inn is olive oil. This olive oil has been heated up to almost the flash point of olive oil, so we don't want it smoking, but we want it nice and hot. So we've had it warming up here, and we're just going to take smoked trout cakes and start loading the pan. So we don't want to overload the pan too much because we'll cool the oil down.
And what temperature are we at? We got like a medium heat?
You know, this is probably pretty high heat. You know, what a lot of people say is if you splash a little bit of water in it, if it spits back at you, it's hot enough. Yeah, a good friend of ours, Dwayne Thompson, he says if you spit in it and it spits back, it's ready.
And these don't take long, obviously.
No, no, we got that oil nice and hot.
Okay, so we got some of our cakes already done. What's next?
Okay, the main course tonight is going to be beautiful snow peas that we got from a local farm nearby here.
Okay.
And we have also Charleston Gold Laurel aged rice. And then the last thing, the main course, is going to be local pork tenderloins. And this is from a heritage breed of pig, Tamworth pigs, that don't get as big as grocery store pigs. And what we've done with these tenderloins is we've cleaned them. We've taken off all the silver skin and most of the fat. And then we butterflied them. And then we hammered them out kind of flat. And then we made pork sausage stuffing with fresh pesto out of our garden. We harvested the first of our basil and made pesto yesterday. So we mixed that with the pork sausage and we stuffed these, and then we've tied them with kitchen twine, and we're going to grill these out on the grill.
All right, that's a wrap for this show. David had a great time up here in Rabun County.
It was incredible. Rabun County Trout Unlimited chapter keeping everything beautiful here.
Chef Bill Smith over at the Chophouse. Man, thanks so much. Also, Beechwood Inn, it's Gail, it's Dave. Thanks so much for hosting the final feast.
Thank you.
All right, well, as I like to do, grab your glasses, raise them high. As I always say, throwing a hook in the water is fun, but I like eating much better. Bon appetit.
Bon appetit.
Bingo.